The following podcast is intended for mature audiences. Enjoy the show.
Hey gamers, this podcast was recorded in front of a live studio audience, held against their will.
The following podcast contains content not suitable for young audiences. That includes you, little Jimmy.
Just one loud one, please.
Okay. Clap on. Clap off.
I love how I say one and then he claps twice.
Clap 4 times. Okay, I'm sorry. Jeez.
Hello,
Hi.
welcome to Radkatz podcast. My name is Ash Ketchum.
Hi, Ash.
Slash Scratchum.
No. No.
Just your first response. No. You're like, that's my name. That's my profile. It means
Okay.
so much to me nowadays.
I just want to give a shout out to Lil Thicky because he said I watched this movie last night and it was Samurai Cop and then there's a Samurai Cop 2. I've seen Samurai Cop 2. No, it was 1 when he's younger, but I think they made a number 2 when he's older. Is that right?
Yeah.
Thane?
Yes.
Thick.
It
That
had
movie's
Tommy in it.
But they made that one recently, didn't they?
You know what's
Yeah.
funny though is it was one of my buddy's movies. And
And your boy Tommy in
he
it.
bought a pirated movie, and I think it was like Star Wars, like episode 2 or 3. And we popped it in, and it's freaking Samurai Cop. So we sat and watched the whole thing, dude. Oh,
That's really
Dang.
weird. I feel like Star Wars Episode 3 was one of the movies that I feel like lots of people had pirated versions of. Because I had one as well.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, technically, he didn't have Star
Well,
Wars. It
true,
was-
but I thought he did.
Thane, did you have a version of it? Did you have a pirated version of it?
Revenge of
No.
the Sith.
Okay,
You
I didn't either.
No, but my brother
So
had a
50-50,
pirated version
yeah.
of Harry
50-50.
Potter
In this room,
4.
it's a 50-50, guys.
Mine was like an early cut of the
No,
movie too.
I have a pirated version of episode 3.
Yeah,
My-
50-50.
My pirated version
So
of
Thane
it.
and I don't, and then you two do.
I don't have any more. I have a normal version of it, but my pirated copy was such an early cut where it even had like the time and stuff like that, like the runtime of the movie and stuff like that, and like the editing process that you'd have it. Like it's pretty early.
So I got a
we got like a
question,
week
Cole.
after the movie came out in theaters.
Why do you? Oh, that's why you pirated it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We watched the midnight showing though. Of
So
Revenge
you
of
did
the Sith.
support
So
the original
we
release.
did. We did support the official release, and we bought it on DVD as well. So
Well, that's right. People
And
don't like
Blu-ray?
my cross-leggedness.
I have them. I think I got them Blu-ray.
As good as gone.
I will
That's
have it on
what
Blu-ray
reminded me of.
eventually, though, so
Good as
if I
gone.
don't.
Well, gamers, it is episode 5 of Talking Rad, and like we said, throughout, so we'll do 4 episodes in a row where each one of us will host, and then episode 5 is where we take questions from the community. And
Man, you lined up the camera really bad, by the way. I'm looking up at that one.
what do you mean? It's in the middle. Master Chief's in the middle, dog.
You didn't line it up very good.
Okay, you can
Look
go
how-
fix
I'm
it.
not gonna fix it. It's too late, Sky. You already ruined it.
Oh, are you talking about up here?
Yeah, look how high up. There's too much headroom. We don't need all that. There's nothing going on up there.
You know what?
Are
Fine.
you gonna go fix it? I was just
Gonna go
comparing it to the webcam that we have that we can like see ourselves. I'm like, dang, our webcam's like set up so well. Then I looked up and I'm like, geez, what does Sky do?
Jeez, oh.
Oh, criminy. There you
What?
go. That's all we need anyway.
What?
Don't zoom in on my PP.
What?
Who's editing this week? Oh, and then it's me next week.
What?
Huh?
What?
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 You know, I wonder if it's just like it's like one of those things where Zay's like, "Oh yeah, I'll get a computer eventually, just to like satisfy us."
But he's been getting parts and stuff, so I don't know. If he was doing that, I don't think he'd be buying parts and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
No,
get
no,
a
he buys parts and sells them
Satisfy my
for less or what? Gosh.
No, collectors. By the way,
Collectors.
these chips.
I feel like at this point, this guy's just salivating for me just to finish my computer. So it's just like,
I am.
edit.
Yeah, edit. Put you to work. You can join the slave, the group of slaves.
No, man, that's not me, guys.
I wanted to point out, Sky, that every time you sit back down in the futon, you always lean up against me. Is there something between us that we need to share?
Well, there's nothing in between you right now.
I know, except for I guess
like
Master
to-
Chief's in between us.
I have to sit up next to you and then slide into my mic.
Oh,
Because
so you don't move at all then?
No, I adjust it so where they won't hit it.
Oh, okay. Whenever I get up, I always just do this.
Yeah,
Makes it easy for me.
I don't do that. By the way, these chips are stale and they're disgusting.
Do you
Also-
not want
Also
them?
salt and vinegar.
Are you gonna
which is
finish them?
disgusting.
Well, probably.
Okay.
Ah,
Do you want some?
we
No,
have
don't throw 'em
something
away, I'm
common,
gonna
Cole.
say, if
I
you're
hate
not gonna
salt
eat 'em, I'll
vinegars
eat them.
too.
Thanks, Thane. You're a bro.
What'd you say, Thane?
Me and
Thane's a
Cole
real
don't
bro.
like salt and vinegars.
Bro,
You guys
salt and
should have
vinegars are
sex.
so good.
Thane,
I
did you
should
know
have
that
said that better.
we're so similar that if we had kids, they would probably never leave their room.
Aw, have kids
Yeah.
together.
Aw.
You guys could be dads.
Our
Guys,
kid-
please don't.
our
Please,
kid
when I
would be
said
terrible thing, if we had
don't
one.
put an S at the end of salt and vinegar because
I've got 2 dads. That's what your kids would say.
Yeah.
I've got 2
yeah, they'd be
dads.
singing that song.
I've got 2
They did a
I've
dads.
got
musical.
2 dads going on 3 dads.
I've got
I've
I've
that
got-
mean
from-
Thane got a divorce?
Is that from Annie?
I've got 2
Wait,
dads.
no, that's
Mom.
The Sound of Music. You are 16, going on 17,
yeah.
baby. It's time to change.
You guys
I've got
remember?
2 dads.
That's what they say.
You guys remember seeing those Shirley Temple ads when you were younger? It's like Shirley Temple, the classic remasters, and it's got like
yeah.
it's like a 40 or 50-second ad of just Shirley Temple CDs.
I don't know that one.
It's
actually.
awesome.
Yeah.
You remember that
I've
one,
seen ads like that. I don't remember Shirley Temple specifically.
Yeah, I always saw Shirley Temple.
That's a weird name.
Monkeys and bananas, hoot hoot hoot, something like that.
Yeah.
Animal I don't know
Yeah,
if she
that's
sings
what
that
it.
song.
Animal
Yeah.
crackers in
I
my
remember that
soup.
one. I remember
I don't know
that
if
one.
she sings that song.
But that'd be kind of gross. Putting those, they're like sweet cookies. Why would you want them in your
Yeah.
soup?
So
I
is
know.
Shirley Temple like? Why was she so iconic?
I don't know.
Child actor.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
is
just
that
a
it?
good child actor.
Yeah.
I want to see what she looks like now. Actually,
She retired.
Is she dead?
Yeah,
I think
dead.
she is, dude, yeah.
She died a few years ago. She retired from acting like when she was like 16 or something.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she died in 2014. She was born in 1928, dude. She was 1 year older than my grandpa.
Okay, seeing a picture of her like as a little kid, I can recognize that. Yeah.
These are all Shirley Temple movies, though.
The cover art is just her.
It's just her. Yeah.
She was like Macaulay Culkin of the 30s.
So it looks like she acted from. Let's see when her first one was. I see 1939. 1932 is when she was really young. She did one all the way in 1961. Dang, dude, she's been in a lot of freaking movies.
Hey, do you think any of us could make it to the year 2100? Does anyone want to try?
No.
No.
I think we should all try, guys. Let's do it.
I'll go with you. Say I'll see if I can.
Let's try it.
Because that's it would be 103 for me. I'd be 103 years old.
should do it,
guys.
I'm not gonna try.
2100. I'd be 100.
6.
Yeah, 106.
I want to
should do it,
die when
guys.
I'm like 89 or 90.
No, you don't. We're gonna do it, Cole.
Yeah, let's
No.
try to make it.
Watch, Cole's gonna be trying to crawl out of this world, and we're gonna keep him right in.
Yeah,
we'll just
we're
chain
gonna
his
We're gonna
ankles.
keep
We're gonna
jabbing.
get to-
We're gonna keep jabbing IVs into his arms and
Oh
stuff.
no!
Cole, we're gonna chain your soul to your freaking
I'm gonna
body.
go down. You're gonna start reviving me. I'm like, stop! Let me go.
We'll
Let
just
me
be
go.
Fortniting you, sir. Sir, this will only take a minute.
Let's pick him up and throw him into a hospital
When
bed.
it gets to 2020, all of us are gonna be Fortnite dancing with our old bones.
Be like, oh, kids, back in our day, we had Fortnite, and they'll be like, geez, Grandpa, we're
That
VR
game
right now.
sucks.
We're on season 700.
Yeah, this is
And
the
3.
Oasis. We're in the Oasis now.
Anyway, like Sky was saying, it's the episode 5, and we're doing a special episode.
It's Community Day.
Yeah.
Where we take questions from Boober and Thick because they're the only two that sent some.
Wait,
in.
didn't Sayman say
Sayman just
Sayman
sent some
and
too.
I think Skull Kid said something too.
Oh, really? And sorry, I apologize.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Sayman sent something.
Okay, I guess we'll just go through.
Are we gonna do every single one of them? Like some of them put a lot.
Well, we gotta have something to fill up the time.
I guess that's
What else
true,
are we
but
gonna
sometimes we
do?
go on tangents, you know. I mean,
Well, I guess
hey, we just went on a freaking like 15-minute tangent about Shirley Temple.
I guess it depends how much time we have.
Okay. All right, we'll try to get through them all.
We'll,
I only read
we'll
like the first
determine.
couple ones, so
We'll
I'm not really
determine.
caught up. I'm not
Yeah.
prepared for any of these.
If one of your questions gets a pass, we apologize.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start. Boober was the first one to submit. So, question number 1. If you were to bring one thing from a video game to real life, what would it be?
this is one of the ones I read.
I
I almost
want
wanna-
to. Or Cole, you
I
got
was
yours.
gonna say I almost want to just go for like the easy route and just pick like a car from Forza. Just
You
'cause-
can buy that in real life, though.
well, I mean, I would have it right away for free, right?
That's true.
No, I'd probably pick a weapon of some sort. Probably like an energy sword or the master sword. Something I could display, but also like use as self-defense, I guess. I would train if I had a sword, I guess. But I don't know, maybe like the assault rifle for me. Or the battle rifle. I'd probably pick the battle rifle.
There
I'm
you
picking a
go.
gun.
Thane, what are you picking?
The gravity gun from Half-Life 2.
Oh my gosh, Thane wins.
Yeah,
Thane already won.
Just like
or the
go
portal gun.
That's
Either
what I
way
was thinking.
works.
I was
Portal
thinking the
gun
portal
too.
gun.
Dude.
Portal gun 2. That would be really awesome.
Yeah.
If-
I
if
think you
there
want the
was a-
gravity gun though. Just being able to pick anything up really easily. Jeez.
If it was possible to have like a gravity gun, portal gun mix, that would be like the greatest gun ever.
yeah.
But right now, it's only exists in mods. So in canon, I'd pick the gravity gun.
Man, I think I would pick like some sort of flying ability from a game. Like
Web shooters from Spider-Man.
that would be a
That
fun
would be
one.
freaking
That would be
dope.
a
That's
fun
more
one.
of a comic book thing.
I know, but
okay.
the Spider-Man game thing. it's a
Spider-Man
game. I
PS4.
played it. I roped around New York City. Left my ropes everywhere on the buildings. Roped everywhere. It's white ropes
All right,
everywhere.
something.
I'll just say portal gun. That'll be
Yeah.
mine. Zay, what you got?
Dang, dude. I don't know.
It's like the
Don't say
Mjolnir
Fortnite.
armor from
Don't say
Halo.
Fortnite. Don't say
The
Fortnite.
Bajolner.
Dane, what is wrong with you?
What did you
That's
say,
the only
Zay?
game you play lately.
No, he played Minecraft last
Okay.
night with us.
I played it more
Okay.
than Dane. You didn't even play, dude.
I was
should
playing
take a
Bloodborne.
pickaxe.
Sorry.
That's not an excuse.
Oh,
That is an
shoot. I'm
excuse.
dumb. I should just picked a Pokemon.
That is
That's
an
what I was
excuse.
thinking
That
you
is
were
my
gonna do.
excuse.
That's not a very
I
good
was
excuse.
playing
You picked
Bloodborne.
Dane, it's not a very good
I wouldn't have picked
excuse. Is what I'm
Suicune.
saying.
My go-to IRL Pokemon is Talonflame because it's a flying type and it's a fire type. It's got the ability Warm Body, so I can fly around on it and still be warm.
That's nice.
Warm body.
Yeah, that's my go-to. You got one, Jay?
Yeah, I'll bring. Let's see. Had an idea, but eh.
Oh shoot, I got it. You bring the ability to build things like you can in Fortnite. Go down to like third world countries and build them houses and stuff.
That'd be a nice.
That'd be a really
nice
thing to do.
gamer.
Yeah.
You have to go
Good
chop
epic
up
gamer move.
everything with your pickaxe.
You get like 1,000 wood from one tree. That doesn't make any sense, but you did it.
You
Oh.
could do like the GTA cell phone that you can just type in real life hacks, real
No,
life cheats.
I was thinking about. I was thinking about bringing what's his name, Pac-Man alive, and then just using him as a car,
Just
Ride it.
riding around a Pac-Man.
or just inside. I'd find a way to put make like a compartment inside of him,
What
and
if-
just drive around.
Pac-Man never poops,
Then I
so
kill
maybe he
everything,
just stores
though.
all the
I
balls
was
in
like,
his mouth.
Do you think I have to
But-
feed him though?
What if
I
you-
could eat anything. I drive around and eat anything.
Here's
No,
the question though. What
I
if you
guess
pull
true.
him out
'Cause-
and he's just this big?
Yeah. What if he's a little guy?
No, he's gonna translate. He's gonna translate. He's
You
gonna
just
be like.
inject him.
He's gonna.
I felt that.
He's
Cole.
gonna size. You know.
Terrible person.
He's gonna be an appropriate size.
Okay.
He's gonna.
cool.
People are gonna fear him.
Zale picked Pac-Man.
I would
People
have.
fear
If you're
him.
gonna ride around, I'd say like pick
No,
a ghost.
I don't want to ride around.
Or-
I want to ride inside. I'm gonna be inside of him.
Oh.
Yes, that's be a little bit different.
You should have
People-
picked Glover so he could be inside the glove.
Yeah.
Glover's a really weird
All right,
game.
next question. We got to get through these.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh wait. What game is it? You fight. Is it Smash Bros? You fight a huge glove.
The
Yeah.
Master Hand.
Okay. Yeah, the Master Hand. That's right. Yeah.
You're right around on the master.
Gosh. Just
All
kill
right, get
everything.
inside of it.
This question is also from Boober. If you had a button that would basically restart your life back to the second you were born, when would you press it?
Wait, when?
Um,
Do I have to press
No.
it?
Like no. If you push it, I think what he means if you push it, when would you go
Okay.
back to?
I wouldn't press it.
Well, hold on. Let me read it one more time. If
pretty
you
sure
had a
that's what it
button that would
means.
basically restart your life back to the second you were born, when/would you press
Oh, okay.
it?
Yeah, I wouldn't
Oh,
press
okay,
it. No,
okay.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with my life. I like it.
If I was ever in a situation where life was really horrible, well, I don't know. If I had to relive it again,
Okay,
then I wouldn't
well,
press it.
Here's the kicker. It's basically the reset button in a video game. It's when you don't save your game in Grand Theft Auto and you just go kill everybody, and then you hit the reset button.
If I had, if I could keep my knowledge,
Cole's looking to use this as like
Yeah.
a horrible thing.
yeah.
He's looking to take advantage of this quirk.
I'm like slowly I'm like dying out. I got shot 100 times. Like reaching for the button, I die before I could press it.
You're like, I guess my answer, Boober, if I could keep all the knowledge that I have currently, I would press it when I'm on my deathbed, and I would do it all over again. As long as I can keep my knowledge. If I cannot keep my knowledge, then I probably wouldn't press it. I'd just kick the bucket. What do you think?
I don't know if ever the world's coming to an end.
Just do a quick
start. And maybe somehow something will change. I don't know. Maybe the world won't end in this lifetime if I do something different, you know?
I see. So
I have a feeling that when you hit the restart button, it like makes an alternate timeline and things different happen.
Well, absolutely. If you can keep your knowledge, but if you don't keep your knowledge, don't you think you would probably make the same decisions as before?
Who knows? You never know.
Well, if you don't know, then I don't know. Maybe there's a possibility. Of course, there's a possibility, but
maybe you grow up more confident in yourself, and you.
The thing is, though, this is like a really philosophical question you're asking. It's the same thing with like a clone. Will the clone grow up to be exactly the same as you? And it depends on the circumstances. If you hit the restart button from your life, I would almost guarantee that you would end up exactly the same way because you would have the same circumstances from the beginning of your birth.
That's what I'm thinking too.
It would just be the same life.
Okay, so let's assuming that nothing changes, then of course most likely the same things are going to happen.
Yeah, if you have the same knowledge, then you'll be able to change things. But if you don't have the same knowledge, you're just going to live the same life over again.
See, and that was my thought process of why I said, okay, if I could keep my knowledge, then I'd hit the reset button on my deathbed. But if not, then it wouldn't matter to me.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't know anyway, so it's like you reset it, but you just reset your memory, basically. You don't know.
This brings up another question, too. Just a quick side note is, like, I've always wondered what deja vu is and why we have it. And I've done a lot of research on it, and a lot of what I find is people either say, oh, well, you've lived this life before, or two, you dreamed about it. And you've, like, dreamed about a specific experience, and then it happened, which I feel like it's the latter, because I feel like I've had a lot more of dreaming about something and then having it manifest in life. Like I've told these guys a couple times when I dream about something and then it happens like the day or the next day later or whatever. But it's usually minor things, I guess. But
I'm the same way. I think it's dreams. It's like I get deja vu a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the dreams that I have though when I have deja vu. I just remember when I get to that point, I go, oh, okay, this is gonna happen next, and then it happens.
You know, Cole, from all the dreams you told me, I feel like you're kind of a weird dreamer. You either
dreamer.
don't remember your dreams or you have the craziest dream ever. There's like no in between.
I'm a dreamer.
Today's dream is a scary one.
But I'm not the only one.
So I guess, Zay, go ahead. What would you do with the...
On a side note, when we watched Ready Player One, that night I had a dream that I was in an arcade. I was playing games in an arcade.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and I had there was comic books, and there was just a bunch of cool stuff. Okay, so I was thinking about it. Because if you were like a little kid, so you're like 2 or 3 with your knowledge that you have now, it'd be really weird trying to communicate. And once you can communicate, like,
well, here's the real question: if you have all your knowledge, you know how to talk. Can you talk as a baby?
Exactly.
Well, I don't know.
I think your body has to learn that though.
Yeah,
I think you'd probably have to learn it, but you know what you want to say already. So like, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be enjoyable. I really don't. I think it'd be really cool, but I don't know if I'd enjoy it. So probably not.
Yeah.
If I could, probably not, because I don't know if I'd want to be like a 3 or 4 year old with, I don't know,
so
adult
I guess
knowledge.
Just to recap, Zay says no, Cole says no. I'll do it if I can keep my knowledge. And Thane, you said only if the world's coming to an end?
Yeah.
There's your answer, Boober. Hope you're satisfied. If not, file with our PR person.
Send a complaint to our email.
Number 3, what is your anime waifu?
Shane knows this answer immediately.
Try not to pick somebody underage thing.
I'm gonna pick Nico Robin from One Piece.
The one with big boobs?
They all have big boobs.
Cole, you got one?
I'd probably just say Makise Kurisu from Steins Gate. She's smart, and she's also 18 at least. So that's a big plus that she's not underage.
Also, Nico Robin can produce multiple arms. Do with that what you will.
You know, I don't know if I can make an accurate statement on this because I haven't seen that many anime. But one that I really really vibed with, and it was a very short anime. It was Angel Beat, and it was the Rockstar Girl.
Oh yeah, she was there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
As soon as I
she
saw
was
her,
even in it?
she was.
She was. She had a whole episode for herself. Without spoiler territory, like she has a whole episode for herself. She's a good character, but
Yeah, she's there and
she's
then
kind of a side
gone real
character,
quick.
The rest of it, yeah.
I don't know. If not her, it's really hard because I haven't seen that many anime, so I don't have that many
What
with
about the
not
girl
underage
from-
women.
Jiro from My Hero Academia.
I don't know. I kind of want to pick someone cool. Like
Yeah.
I've always thought about like I think Misa Misa is really cool from Death Note, but she's also freaking weird.
Oh no, she's freaking stupid.
Yeah, she's like a dumb broad, but she's hot.
No, not worth it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably pick Rockstar Girl. It'll change, okay? Ask this question in a year, Boober. I'll have a different answer. Zay? Zay can make a very accurate statement because he's seen a lot of anime.
Yep.
He's like the anime guru here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with dude, I don't know. I can't answer this. I don't know.
Wait, does it have to be from an anime or can it be like from a video
It
game?
has to be. It's a waifu, Sky. Of course, it's an anime.
I mean, you can also make an anime like game, or probably just a game in general.
Alright.
I don't want to break.
What's your guys'
I don't want to
anime
break
waifu?
apart Boober's question.
Just say a hot fictional girl.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider, baby. The one from the Tomb Raider reboot, though.
PS1 Tomb Raider.
I think the one in the reboot's really pretty. Have you seen?
I'm
You've
gonna-
seen what she looks like.
PS1's better.
Okay, if we're gonna do that, I'm gonna pick Crash's sister.
Okay.
Bestiality, baby.
He's into them animals.
I got a
Bro,
question.
Bro, I
Enoch.
have no idea.
Is it bestiality if it's a,
Usually, if you're
it's
asking
like
that
a-
question, it's gonna be. Usually, if you ask that right
Well,
away.
I'm asking like, let's say we lived in a magical world where we had like centaurs and Zoras and
Oh, so like
Yeah,
there
I'd
are,
freak
like,
a creeper.
humanoid- Did you mean that the creeper freak you?
Oh man, sorry.
I see what
Dane.
you're going at, this guy.
we're
I don't-
weird.
I think at that point, no, because there's already hybrids. I wouldn't think it's at that
Where
point.
does a
I don't think it
centaur
is.
come from? Did somebody have sex
Bone
with a horse?
I don't think it happened that way. I thought they were just
Mm.
created. I
Yeah.
don't think they were born
That's
like
that's
that.
a interesting topic, Sky, for sure.
'Cause I thought those were just created.
My first thought is that there wouldn't be like interspecies mixing, because it probably wouldn't work. Still, is my guess.
That's true. It's
How it
like
doesn't work like with if people tried to, with animals.
it's true. Whenever you think about it, there's always like a human species, but then there's also like the
Fish
centaurs that
people
have
or
theirs,
bird
and then everyone
people,
has kind
yeah.
of like their own thing. So like they never
An elf
mix.
I
can
just
be
don't- I don't think it
compatible
would
with
mix.
a human.
A what?
An elf can probably be compatible with a human.
All right, I changed my waifu. I want
See, elves and humans are like the most similar though, right?
Yeah.
Thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Pretty much.
I changed my waifu to main girl from Sword Art Online.
Asuna?
Yeah,
Asuna?
Asuna. She's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh dang it! No, I changed it again.
He's gonna pick like one of the
Seven
shooter
Deadly
now.
Sins.
Oh,
The main girl. With
no.
the
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. I'm taking Elizabeth.
really stupid,
Seven
too.
Deadly Sins.
Okay,
But
I'm
she
changing
has-
She's
mine
like
then.
a freaking.
I'm changing mine
you
then.
have to watch it, Cole, because season 1 has a real twist. But she's a real good character, and she's not just a dumb broad.
She's pretty dumb.
You'll have to watch it, bro.
I saw
don't-
season
I don't want
one.
to spoil it. She's got superpowers.
Oh. I don't want to spoil, but here's a spoiler.
Because Cole's like over here just trying to deflect everything I say. He's like, bad, you're dumb, stupid, she's dumb.
The thing is, though, you're
She's
picking
actually a
things
man.
that I know, and Thane's picking stuff that I have no idea about. This girl that Thane picked could be really stupid. I just don't know. I
Well,
can't.
you
But
can't
she
make,
could also be
you
a
can't
great
make an
gal.
accurate decision on the person I said because you haven't
Oh
seen it
yeah,
all.
I'm not saying like you can do whatever you want. I just think it's
Well, my girl
funny.
is an archaeologist, so
So
pirate
That's cool.
archaeologist.
My girl's
Okay.
a faithful, beautiful woman.
my girl can have a future and actually like a job and stuff. She's really smart.
That's only if you save
She
her.
made a
She's
time
also
machine.
Only if you
Sundari.
save her.
Oof.
You're
That's
welcome.
clever.
You're welcome, everyone. All right.
Watch Steins Gate.
Question 4 from Boober. If you could live in one place without having to pay any bills, etc., and have all your friends and family nearby, where would you live?
My hometown.
What? Okay.
That's cool.
That's easy. Yeah.
Back
I mean,
home.
I live in Alaska.
Told him to say home.
Yeah, I love
Where
it.
would you take
I
them?
love my hometown.
Just
I
home,
live in
you know.
Alaska.
Alaska.
I'd
Wait,
live in
Thane wants
Anchorage.
Alaska?
What? That's like cold though.
Dude, that's like
No.
left field, Thane. Whoa.
No, some places are warm. Like nice summer homes. It's like looks beautiful and it's 24-hour sun.
Jesse Pinkman.
I couldn't do Alaska,
Oh.
bro. It's too cold no
Dude,
matter
Alaska
where
would
you go.
be cool, though.
It's too
I think it'd be
isolated.
cool.
Too north.
Like our hometown's pretty like isolated, but it's not that isolated.
Man, I don't know, because I like living in a place like we live in a pretty all right city now where it's not too big, it's not too small. Like if there's places we want to go, there's usually everything that we want to go to. But I don't want to live in a place that's really small where there's not enough going on. That makes any sense?
Do you want to live in a place that's too big, that has too much going on?
No,
Never.
no, never. I don't know. I mean, I always thought that I wanted to live somewhere tropical, but I actually like the changing of the seasons. So I'd probably agree with you, Cole. I'd say our hometown. That's where I would want to live too.
I mean, one of the things that really gets me though is the fact that you could just walk out in your backyard and shoot a gun.
yeah.
I like target
Well,
practice. It's
Your
fun.
backyard, not mine.
Well, yeah, but I would probably, if I got a house, I'd probably be out of town, so I'd have a backyard.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I live in an
Shooting range,
apartment
probably.
building, so
Mine would be in town.
that'd probably be a different story if I tried it.
Idaho's great, guys.
What do you say?
I'm thinking about, I don't know, maybe like Hawaii or something.
Dude,
Like
I thought about
that.
tropical places too, but I lived in a tropical
Hawaii.
place, and my biggest complaint was hurricanes, bro. It's like I don't want to amass all this stuff in my house and then have it slain by a Hurricane
Dude,
Thomas.
And I don't
That's-
think I'm gonna amass that many things in my house. I think I'm just thinking about like what people would enjoy the most.
I see.
So like thinking about my friends and family, I think that would be the most enjoyable setting. And then I guess we're not. It doesn't say if we're allowed to vacation or not, but I think that'd be a nice place.
I think you could
Like-
for everyone.
Any bills?
Like legit though, where our hometown is, there's like no natural disasters like with anything. The closest thing we'll get to that is like blizzards, but it's really not ever that bad.
We
And
did
it's
have a
usually-
little earthquake one day. I remember
oh
that.
yeah,
It was an aftershock though, wasn't it?
Still counted.
It was an
dude,
aftershock, and the
things
earthquake
fell
was
off my
actually-
shelf in my room. I think.
I want to.
the
So I
earthquake was
want
actually
to
in
ask you
Nevada,
guys,
I
where
believe.
were you guys when that happened? Because I still remember it clearly.
I was standing in my room.
No, it
I don't
was
know,
early
I
in the
didn't-
morning. I was getting ready for school,
Yeah,
and
same.
that's when it happened. I remember.
Like I started shaking, and I didn't really think anything of it. So I got in the shower, and I got back out. And my parents like, "Did you feel that earthquake?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I was standing in my front door waiting for my mom to take me to school, or my dad, whoever, I can't remember. And I saw the blinds started shaking. I was like, did somebody just drop something? And then the whole room started shaking. I was like, what the heck? So I ran over to my parents, like, yeah, did you feel that? Yeah, it was an earthquake.
I think I was asleep. I think that same earthquake, I was asleep.
I remember you telling us that. You're like, oh yeah, I slept through it. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
then we almost died. Just kidding. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. It wasn't
It
that
might
bad.
have woken me up a bit, but I was like,
I bet
what's that?
probably the worst weather thing for us though is wind.
Oh, it's
like,
constant. 90% of the time there's wind.
Yeah, and the wind can get pretty strong and blow down trees and stuff. That's probably the worst thing we get though, honestly.
And it sucks. I can't fly my drone very often because it's really windy. But
You know what? I
rip.
changed my mind. I want to go live in Japan.
That's what I thought you were going to say the first time.
Sepoko.
Which I would say Japan's probably one of the cleanest and best places
Yeah.
to live on planet Earth. Never been there, but heard good things. They really mastered bathrooms. Okay, next question from Boober. What was the most uncomfortable / weirdest part in your life that if you could change, you would?
It's kind of a weird question.
I don't know if I would change it, but I think the weirdest time in my life was 8th grade. 7th, 8th grade.
So specific.
Yeah.
I love 7th and
8th
8th
grade.
Yeah,
the
7th, 8th
last
grade.
month of school.
I hated junior high, bro. Junior high was
May
the worst.
2011.
8:03 on a Tuesday.
For me, I went on a date one time. I don't know if I'd change it because it's kind of a funny experience looking back on it. But I went on a date one time where my best friend broke his leg, and we had to drive back to our town, which was about 2 hours away. And we all drove back in silence because my best friend was passed out in the back, hooked on freaking like ibuprofen or something, like 7 of them. And the girl that he took was just like holding him basically, like I don't know, cuddling him or whatever. And then I don't know why I didn't talk to my dad. I was an awkward kid back then.
Cole's probably just worried. He's like, man, my friend.
I almost fell asleep while
His
driving.
leg's broken. So
That's
never
how-
mind, Cole.
that's how
Cole, I'm trying
silent
to
it
defend
was.
you. I'm trying to defend you.
I know, I appreciate it, but I almost fell asleep while driving, like how like silent and no one was talking. The worst part is like it was so awkward you couldn't even just turn on the radio to make it less awkward. It was just one of those weird things. But it's a hilarious story looking back at it. Like I think it's so funny. Like all the circumstances that went into that. That's probably the most awkward time of my life though.
Rip camera chant. See though, do you see what I mean? Why I do that?
Oh yeah. So you don't have to move your mic. I think it's easier just to push it out of the way. It's on a swivel. I don't know. What's an awkward time for you, Thane?
Yesterday,
this one
Saturday,
time.
when he punched me.
Oh yeah. Well,
He forgot
that
about it
happens a
already.
lot.
That's my
It
number one in
shouldn't.
life.
It shouldn't, Thane.
No, that happens sometimes.
Somebody's gonna make a
Not just
Thane
sometimes.
slapping, punching compilation.
It's
of all of
happened
us.
more than just sometimes.
I look like such a violent sociopath. I do that.
Go ahead, Thane.
There was one time I slapped a girl's butt. Kind of wish I didn't do that.
It was one of the pre.
Bro, he's done it more than
She
once.
wasn't my girlfriend, but
Bro, he's done it
we
more
were
than
kinda
once.
dating.
Then you did that at least twice to that
Uh,
same girl.
I know.
Wait, so why did you do it?
She was just
Someone-
standing there.
He just acted out of impulse.
She's literally just standing there.
She's
like,
very
talking to
in shape.
She's
individual.
literally just talking to someone, not facing him, and he just.
You see, I knew that he'd done it. I didn't know the context though.
She got
I don't
really
want-
mad
There's
though. She let him
no,
have it.
there's no valid reason behind it. She didn't ask him to. There's like not a game. We're playing pin the tail on
You
the
just
donkey.
straight up slapped him,
Yes,
though.
he literally
No
just.
like.
just- Yep.
Dang.
Yeah.
And
That,
you did it twice?
At least twice, bro. I can remember at least
I only
two
remember
times.
once, but yeah.
Holy cow.
He's not saying there can't be more than once.
He said sorry though, guys.
I only
It's okay.
remember once.
She let him have
I don't
it,
know
that's
why.
funny.
She yelled at him, dude.
Like, you can't do that, Thane.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, something like that.
Nah,
Thane was
not
just like,
cool
I'm just-
thing.
I was just going for it. You never
Going
know.
with the flow. I'm sorry.
It's-
There was
he-
no
he-
flow.
Yeah,
It
bro.
was
He's like-
going.
He's like, I'm Michael Scott. You miss 100% of the chances that you don't take.
Wayne
100%
Gretzky.
100% of the shots
Michael
you don't
Scott.
take.
Wayne Gretzky.
You
Shout out
don't.
to Michael Scott.
You don't.
He missed. He would have
No,
missed it though.
no. There's
He
no
would-
flow. Cole, there's no flow. So he's
I
trying
know,
to. He's trying
I
to create
know,
a flow. Is
I
what I'm
know.
saying.
He's trying to water bend.
He said he's trying to go with the flow.
He
There's no
thought-
flow
he
there.
thought maybe there'd be a chance. Maybe I don't know.
You thought it was an anime for a second.
You thought he was the main protag.
Yep. He's like, I have this thickest story arc. This isn't gonna happen to me. I won't die.
Alright, what about you, Zay?
I can't, dude. I don't know. Because when I think about, I've had a lot of weird experiences, but like, I don't know if I would change them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my thought. That's why I just told an awkward
Same.
experience.
So, I mean, I don't know. I actually I can't think of one off the top of my head. I don't know.
I guess for preference for mine, I think I was in 10th grade. So I was like 16.
Was it really that 10th grade?
Yeah, I
I
believe
thought
so.
it was senior year. Maybe
Nope.
not.
6th grade. 16, 10th grade. Okay, next question.
All right. Last one from Boober. What is the weirdest human interaction you've had?
Oh.
Mine's terrible. I think I've told this one already. I'll go last this time.
I keep going first. Someone else go.
What?
You
What?
listening?
Awkward human
There
interaction.
you go.
Yeah.
The girl slapping butt pass. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's literally the awkwardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Alright.
Whatever awkward question you ask, it's that one.
All right.
Go on.
Okay. Say.
Bro, you have to pass on me. I can't think of that one either. I don't know.
You gotta think. You gotta answer questions.
Dude, I'm trying, but like if I just don't have an answer, like
Okay. So mine, I was walking down the street. I was living in the Caribbean at this time. I was walking down the street, and this drunk guy came up, and he said, "Hey, man, I got a hernia." And I said, "Cool, I don't care." And he whipped his wiener out and showed me his hernia. And it was the weirdest thing.
Wait, was
that
it on his pee-pee?
it was like below, or it was like right
Oh.
above, like, you know, like
it's
right
a
here.
muscle. It's
Yeah.
it's just red. Red.
But he whipped his wiener out to show us, and I'm like, because me and my buddy were walking down the street, and he showed us his wiener. I'm like, dear God, why? And then
Why?
we just like we're like,
Nani?
okay, and we just kept
Nani?
walking, dude. It's the weirdest thing ever, but yeah, it's weird.
Jeez.
Crackers.
I got two pretty good ones. I'll tell them both.
Thanks, Cole. You're making up for my lack of.
I'm trying to like think of the story, like make sure I get the details, you know. So one time I was driving and we stopped at me and a guy stopped at a Burger King, at a gas station. We were getting gas and Burger King.
It was one of those hybrid.
Was it a Prius?
One of those hybrid gas station
we were in
Burger
a pickup,
Kings.
and actually that comes into play.
It had both of them, right? Gas station and a Burger King.
Yeah.
Those things are so cool.
Yeah. So we were there. We got Burger King, and we started to get gas, and we started leaving. And this guy, I think he had to have been on drugs. He walked up to us and started talking to us, and he looked inside we were like, we gotta get going, so we like left him because we want to talk to the guy. And we started getting ready to drive away. And then my buddies looked in the back, and he saw him start reaching in the back of our pickup, start pulling out our suitcases. So I got out of the car and just said, "No, dude, you can't take this. This isn't yours.
No,
you're not allowed to steal."
Didn't even try to fight him at all.
And I grabbed it out of his hand. I threw it in the back of our pickup instead of like the bed.
Okay,
The back seat, yeah.
I put it in the back seat. I just took it out of his hands, like, "No, this isn't yours." I treated him like a toddler, dude. I was like,
Was he drunk?
he was on something. I'm like, "Dude, you're a grown man. You can't steal things. This is mine, not yours." And he's like, "Oh." And I start driving away. He's like, "F you," flipping us off. I'm like, "F me? You freaking tried to steal my crap."
F you.
And the other time was when I was working at Play and Trade, the video game store. We got a lot of weird people, but this one in particular I can remember. I'm not going to say her name.
Does anyone know her?
No, you guys wouldn't know her either.
Oh, okay,
I don't guess it
okay.
doesn't really matter.
That's fine. No, don't say her name. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, just 'cause people I don't even know. I just might as well not. This lady comes in, and pretty big lady, probably in her 30s. I swear, she's wearing just a shirt. Like, it's one of those situations where you can't really tell what's going on underneath.
But
because
you
the shirt's long enough.
But you can see everything.
You can see everything.
Okay.
And so I'm pretty sure she is just wearing a shirt.
You can see your sausage titties.
You can see everything. And this like she didn't smell great. She wasn't super fun to deal with.
Oh.
She had a neck beard. And
No,
she
you-
was really proud of it too. Because when she'd talk, she'd sit like this to try to like show it off.
Oh.
It was just
It was long then. It was
kind of long.
You know what's funny though?
It was blonde though.
You know what would be funny though? What if she had all these qualities, but then she's like a nice person to talk to? Like, would that change everything?
That would have changed everything. Yeah,
Okay.
if she was a nice person, that would have changed everything. I mean, she wasn't like terrible. She was like, she almost was like entitled. It was one of the. I got a lot of people at that store that felt like they were entitled because they quote unquote knew the owner, and what knowing the
yeah.
owner means is that you talked to him once while he was working there, and he gave you a deal one time because he was just trying to sell product, move product.
Yeah.
And
And
so-
then now every time it's like, no,
It's
I
like,
get
oh
this.
yeah, where's the boss? He'll give me a deal. Like, no, screw you, guy. I'm the only one here. Get out of here. Get out of my store. I'm not getting you a deal.
Get out of my store.
When I was there, I just looked at the price and say, I'm not going to buy that. I never tried to haggle.
That's usually what you do at stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what would tick me off. People try to haggle with me. I'm like, there's a price tag on it. Like, I'll look it
The
up and see if
price-
the price changed or not, but I guarantee you it didn't. That game came out 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Like, people are so dumb, dude.
That's what I think's funny though. Is like
Trying to
you-
haggle
you
on a
don't-
new
yeah,
game.
well, you don't haggle in stores. Like that's just not what you do. Like you don't go to a convenience store and say, "Oh yeah, let's I want to buy this vase for $1 instead of $3."
So, this is a little bit side story for this store real quick I want to bring out. Hilarious. There's this guy, he was buying Game Boy Advance games, and he kept looking at him after he got done purchasing. He's like, "Hey, I want to get this Mary-Kate and Ashley game for my kid or something like that." And I'm like, "Well, let me look at it. It's like $1. It's like $1 listed on it."
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
He's-
say 50 cents.
He's
or
like,
something. Bro,
he's just like,
come
is like, "Can I have that for free?" I'm like,
Dude,
"I can't just
what?
give it to you, dude." He's like, "I'll tell you what. I'll flip a coin. If I get heads, then you'll buy it for me. And if I get tails, I pay $4 for it." And I was like, "Let's do this, dude. I'm jiving with this." He paid $4 for
Oh, you
Kate
want-
and Ashley.
What an
Nice.
idiot, dude.
It's so good, dude.
Did you keep the $3 or did
No,
you
yeah, I
give to
just
the
charged
store?
him $4. What's funny is because like If I told him, like, he was like, oh, you probably got an employee discount. So if I was gonna buy it for him, it'd have been like 50 cents for me. But it was $4 for him because he got the tails. Dude, it's so funny, dude.
So you would just charge it to yourself, basically, if you would have lost, right?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It was a slow day. I wanted some entertainment, and I got it.
He was a man of his word. I respect that.
Oh yeah, dude. He straight up bought it. $4.
What a stupid game.
Yeah, it was a funny one.
Did you think of one, Zay?
I think I've played that one. Was it the Sweet 16 driving game?
Something like that, yeah.
Sorry, Boober.
My sister had that one and I tried it. It's awful.
My apologies,
Awful
Boober.
Okay. All right, now we're on to Lil Thicky. Thick Malone. Number 1, favorite anime.
Steins Gate.
Just throw right off the bat.
The 2 rapid fire real quick. Go.
Whoa, it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Mine's probably Naruto Shippuden.
Let's just say as fast as we can.
Okay.
So you guys
Speed
literally
round.
just
Go,
did.
go, go, go.
I don't know. I don't have much experience. My Hero, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be My Hero because that's
Yeah.
what he watched. Makes sense. That's how it works.
Okay, this is kind of a deeper topic. Thick says,
Twist.
deep topic. Where do you see the Radkatz in 5 years?
Dead. No, I'm just kidding.
You gonna murder us, Thane?
Yeah.
Oh, no. He could just mean the channel's dead at that time. That point.
That could be. Maybe
See,
YouTube's
Thane?
gone.
A lot more positive.
I mean, if YouTube goes away, then we have to move. To another
Where do
video.
you see it? Where do you see the Radkatz?
We'll go to Vimeo.
Where would you like?
I mean-
where would you like the channel to be in 5 years?
I like to have it be if doing more stuff like Rewind and Gameception and my
Thane,
show.
spoilers.
Jeez.
Say
Just
spoilers.
dropping it.
Oh, sorry, Rewind isn't.
Thane.
Sorry, hit the rewind button. I like to see more shows like Game.
3 times.
3.5 if you're really counting.
I like to see shows like Gameception on here, and we were talking about doing game reviews. Maybe we'll do those
This
sometime.
man. That's just casual. That's funny.
I didn't say any more details.
That's okay. Where I would like to see it, obviously, I would like it to be our full-time job in 5 years, to where we could just make a living doing this. That's my goal. I mean, we don't even have to be Omega superstars, but if we could sustain ourselves with an office, that would be, that's the dream right there, baby.
Ditto. That's exactly what I think too, Sky. Man, I'm southern all of a sudden. You hear that?
That's what I'm
exactly
thinking.
what I think, dude. No, Sky.
Well, you were born out in the country on a farm.
Yeehaw!
Cole,
That's what makes it.
Cole, are you a farm boy from The Princess Bride?
That's what gives Cole his draw.
As you wish.
I was gonna say it. I couldn't remember what it was. I was gonna say like yes, but I'm like that's not what it is. It's like
I can
as
fix
you
that.
wish.
I can fix that.
That
I
is a
can
freaking
fix that.
holes though.
Same thing, dude.
I
Same
It really
thing.
is.
If you want to know, I'm coming out with a show too.
I like how Thane's just chilling. By the way, like all of us are like kind of like sitting up and they just laying down.
And I think
He's
what
not
we
even
need to
looking at
do
the
is we
camera.
need to like tape something permanently over your crotch, like a blurred line or like a
I
blurred
blurted
sensor
out
bar.
one time.
I know you did, but maybe we could just put like a picture of like Gordon Ramsay over things.
Cripes, dude.
Christ, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Did you see that?
you made
It's
it worse.
like straight up Spider-Man right
Yeah,
there.
you made it worse,
He's playing
bro.
Spider-Man on the
You made it
PS4 in the underwear
You
suit.
made it worse.
Thane actually wears a jock strap, so that's not real, okay,
It's
everyone?
a cup.
Yeah, it's a cup. What about you, Zay?
Oh, I think I think definitely, I would say successful, whether that be in our own eyes or in like a sense of like
The algorithm.
monetarily.
Yeah.
I would say in 5 years, definitely at this pace, what we're doing, like we're coming out with new ideas and stuff. I'd say we can't really. I don't think it's gonna be like a waste of time.
Yeah.
So here's the question then, Sky. Real quick, how long have you been doing this? Like, when did you start the channel again? 6 years ago?
No, 5. We started
5.
back, well, I guess just to preface really quick, we started back in 2014, like the end of the year, it was October 2014. But we really didn't know what we were doing. We didn't have the right equipment. We had a webcam and we had a computer from like 2010.
Like, when was the channel created though? Like what year?
2014.
Yeah.
So in 5 years it'll be like 11 years then, right?
Yep.
That's roughly the same amount of time that you've done it already. That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
But what's nuts though is like we did it from 2014 to 2015, and then we took a year break and came back at the end of it was 2017, the January 2017. So we kind of lost a year. Technically, we've only been doing it for 4, but I would say that as far as quality content to where I'm actually pleased with it, even though like I'm pleased with everything we've ever did, but quality content, I would say we'd be doing probably 2 years of stuff that I'm like I think is worth watching, if that makes sense. So yeah, but yeah, I agree with Zay. If we keep on this pace of what we're doing and stuff that we're coming out with, new ideas, and I don't know, like I just foresee this being something bigger than us, if that makes any sense. I mean, look, you guys, we're interacting with you guys. This is the show about you, you know what I mean? We didn't even know you guys a year and a half ago, which is pretty cool.
I knew Sane Man a year and a half ago.
That's cool. I've
known Sane Man for like 2.5 years almost.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I've known him for over a year. When did we start? We started live streaming last year, or 2018. God, that's 2 years ago. 2018.
Yeah.
Okay, we've known Same Man almost 2 years too. Then just probably like a couple months.
So I
before
think
you.
this year is when you start knowing everybody, like 2 years officially around that time.
Dang, dude, that's nuts. Guys, thanks for sticking around for this long. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
You guys have any other comments on that one?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Thanks for the question, Dick.
Yeah. All right. I think we should start with Zay with this one. Favorite music right now, like this speaking moment. Thick, are you talking about band? Well, I guess like you can't.
Let's
answer
just do a
that.
band.
I would
yeah.
just say
Let's do a
whatever.
band,
I mean, it's
genre.
just music you're listening to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Death Grips.
Is that yours, Thane?
Ah!
Okay, Thane said Death Grips.
They likes Death Grips. I would say. Oh man. Dang. Well, I was talking about it with Thick yesterday. It was Thick yesterday. I was talking to him about there's this guy from Florida. And his name is Puya. He's like a rapper, but he has some really cool music that I've listened to recently. He's recently dropped something new. That's why I'm saying it. But
that's cool.
I'd say probably him right now. Yeah.
I've been on a really big Dragon Force kick for the past like 2 months. Ever since I found out about their new album, because I like Dragon Force, but ever since their new album, Extreme Power Metal, oh my goodness, it's so good. I listen to it almost daily. That whole album almost daily. And of course, I always like video game music. I like rock remixes of video game music. That's one of the big things I listen to.
I would say this speaking moment it's a band called The Midnight that Zay introduced me to. It's like
I
a
knew
lot
that's
of
what you were gonna say, too. It's funny.
a lot of synth 80s pop rock. Is that what you would classify it as?
Yeah.
It's very good music, guys. If you want to just listen to some chill music that makes you feel good, go listen to The Midnight. I think they only have one album, but it's killer.
No,
Maybe
more than
2.
that,
Is
more
it
than
2?
that, more than that. Yeah.
Also like Cara Cara Bonito.
What's that, Dane?
Cara Cara Bonito. You know that Flamingo song?
Nope.
If you want some good music, just come and ask me. I can show you.
Yeah, Thane's
Okay.
got a plethora of. Sorry, not Thane. Zay. Zay is like a music library. Okay,
Yeah.
he's the Google of music.
I can think of like 2 people that I've heard Sky talk about and just rave about that he discovered like recently, but I think it was after listening to it with me. So like
absolutely. Yes.
seeing him like kind of excited about something that I was excited about a while ago. Like I still am, but like it's you kind of grow accustomed to something. It's like really cool to see that.
Zay's a hipster.
Not a hipster. It's just it's cool.
Introducing something
Yeah,
to somebody.
it's cool to see someone get
Yeah.
excited about something. That's how you were when you first started listening to it.
That's why I like to show people animes.
Yeah.
Because it's really exciting for me to watch them watch it, essentially.
Yeah, it's you kind of share the same feeling that you like with them that you had when you first
Exactly.
started watching it.
Cool. All right, next question. Most anticipated games of 2020. I think Cole and Thane should go first.
Ooh, 2020. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild 2. Hasn't even been announced yet, but I'm still locking that in. I'm pretty sure it's coming out this year.
Cole's hopeful.
man.
Thane,
He's hopeful.
is your CP? I mean,
Cyberpunk? Not really. I'd say more it's Doom Eternal. The more I see about the game, I just like, oh.
nice.
They put a hook shot on the super shotgun.
Oh, that's cool.
So you
I'm
can
like,
Spider-Man
oh.
around.
Oh, and all your glory kills, now you have like this
Combat knife.
you have this combat knife on the side and goes chink, and you're like,
Is
oh.
it like Etzo or Enzo?
Ezio?
It's on the
Ezio?
side of the arm, but huge, and when you like grab something, you go and
Oof.
I think my actual one though is probably Final Fantasy VII. To be honest,
Really?
like I've never really been big on Final Fantasy games, but I've always wanted to play Final Fantasy 7 ever since one of my coworkers at Play and Trade told me about his experience while playing it for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
He played all the way up to the end of the second disc, which was a very sad moment in the game. No spoilers, so they don't say anything.
Everyone knows it.
I know, but some
you
people
know.
might not. And if they get to play Final Fantasy 7 Remake without it, then kudos, dude. You're in for a treat. Anyway, and so it was a really sad moment in the game. The end of disc 2, going on to disc 3. He puts in disc 3 while he's sobbing in tears and stuff like that, and his disc 3 doesn't work.
Oh.
And so it's just
It's
playing
disc
sad
1, by the way.
music saying, put in next disc, and he's just sitting there crying like a baby, waiting for the
It's
next.
disc 1, by the way.
There's 3 discs.
I know, it's disc 1.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so disc 2 for him didn't work.
This moment that everyone probably knows we're talking about, if you haven't played the game.
Don't rely on
starts-
PS1 games to
Yeah.
work.
Like,
It's sad because
it's
he
like
bought it at launch too, and it didn't work.
Oh, that's a
it
rip.
hits you like straight in like the first like
I didn't know
10
that.
hours of the game.
Dang. But yeah, so he was just like crying like a baby, and like I don't know. Ever since I've heard that, like I really want to experience the story of Final Fantasy VII, and I really think the remake's gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I would say mine's probably Halo Infinite. I don't know if they've actually
Oh, yeah.
announced it for
Yeah,
2020.
it is this year. I didn't even think
Okay.
about that.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought
Holiday
it was. But
2020.
That's
Hey,
probably a big one too.
Halo
for me.
Infinite is probably my number
Also,
one.
No
I'm
More
a
Heroes
big
3
Halo
is
fan.
supposed to come out this year.
I'm a big Halo fan.
What's coming out this year? Thing?
No More Heroes 3.
I'm a big Halo
Oh.
fan. I'm a big Halo fan. We've got Halo three parts in this set.
Good point. I didn't even think about that. We do got a lot of Halo out here.
What about you, Zay? You think of any?
I'm hopeful of GTA 6. I've heard some things about it, so I'm hopeful for
I
it.
don't think
I
it's
think
gonna
I think the
it's not
fact
gonna come
that
out.
Red Dead 2 came out 2 years ago. I don't think
That's
we'll
what a
see
lot of people have
GTA
been
6.
saying.
Yeah.
But also, I've heard people saying things about GTA 6 too. So if it doesn't, I'm fine with it. We've waited this
My
long.
guess
but
is next year.
yeah.
Dude, I think GTA 6 though is going to be another groundbreaking game. I mean, look how far and how long GTA 5's come. It still holds up.
Oh, I know, it's crazy.
It's nuts, dude. That's what 7 years old.
Yeah, around there.
2013.
Like
It's
every
gonna be
GTA
7 this year, I
game
think.
since 3 that came out, I feel like it'd been groundbreaking in their own right, except for Vice City and San Andreas, because they were just basically a built-on of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good, but ever since 3, 4, and 5 have all been like crazy groundbreaking experiences. Because I remember playing 4 all the way up to the release of 5, and I didn't even have 5 yet. And I still played 4, and it was a good time.
Dude, 4 was so much fun. Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Just
What time we at,
different, dude.
Thane? We might have to start speedrunning some of these.
50, yeah, we're at 50.
Well, here's the question.
Oh,
then.
it's
Do we
not that
want-
long, dude.
Do we want to speedrun these, or just if we go?
I mean,
Try to
how many are
jump
left?
around a little bit. Like ask
Yeah.
or go to questions
got
from
a
other people we
bunch.
haven't seen, and then we can go back and do speed rounds.
Okay, well, there's only a few more, I guess. So we'll just finish up. We got
Mhm.
like 5 more from Thick.
Okay.
We got 1 from Sane Man, and then a couple more from Boober.
Let's go then.
I don't see Skull Kids on
Yeah.
here.
Oh, maybe she didn't. I thought she did.
Okay, it's all right. All right, back to Thick. Let's see. Craziest travel stories playing boat driving. I don't really have any. I mean, the craziest one I could think of is I pulled Zay and Brendan behind a jet ski and I yoinked them off of it and I felt real bad. I don't know if that's
Well,
crazy
If
though.
anyone's ever had that happen to him, it hurts really.
Yeah.
Like it hurts a lot.
So, I guess a boating story. One that real short. I was at like a group, like a church event, and we were like boating, and I was on the tube with 2 other people, and I was like at the end, and the kid in the middle, like as we're going, his knee just comes up and goes bam right
Into
in my
your head?
head.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Did it knock you
and
out?
I fall off like, and then when I get back home, it's like, oh, my head hurts. Like
you had
my
a
sister's like,
concussion?
hey, I got hit in the head pretty bad. Can you take
Oh.
me home? And when I come home, I look in the mirror and it's swollen. I was like, oh my gosh.
No.
Everyone's looking at you the whole time, like
Yeah.
So I don't really have like traveling stories like in the process of traveling. Not really that I can think of. I mean, I've gone to one car accident my entire life. My mom was driving on an icy road and then just lost control.
Mm-hmm.
But like actual vacation stories, there is one I can remember very clearly. I mean, like I have a lot of vacation, not really stories though. Like one of them kind of burned into my brain a little bit. I was in Mexico hanging out on the beach playing Pokemon Sapphire on my Game Boy Advanced. I was 17. No, I'm kidding. I think I was actually 16 or 15. I
Wait,
wasn't
you're
young.
at
I
a
wasn't
beach.
young.
You're at a beach playing video games.
Heck yeah, dude, it was awesome. My favorite vacation of all time.
Did you swim a little bit?
Oh yeah, of course I
Okay.
did. But just hanging out, chilling on the beach, playing Pokemon. Oh my gosh, dude, that was
I
my
never
dream.
swim in the ocean. It's too unclean.
What? That's what your worry is?
I would. You swim in the Snake River. I take dumps in that.
That's less clean
Bro,
than the
I
ocean
I
ever is.
Thane, I would think the biggest thing is
dangerous.
like that there's actually creatures out there.
Yeah,
that's
too
that's what
dangerous.
I would think. But that
Too
it's
scary.
unclean.
Maybe,
That's why.
maybe that's what he meant. He's like,
That's
oh,
hilarious,
it's not
dude.
clean.
Yeah.
Anyway, so a couple things. Oh, I'll just say one of them. The other ones aren't that funny. But one time when I was getting up, I got up to go somewhere. As I was coming back, I looked over and I saw these two guys sunbathing. One of them was kind of fat, the other one was kind of skinny. And I looked away, then I looked back and realized the skinny one was a chick. It was like a 60 or 70-year-old lady.
Was she nude?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Straight up saw old lady titties.
You know what?
It was nasty. It was very nasty.
A kid I knew, he said he was floating down the Snake River and he saw a dead cow just floating down it.
It's pretty
It
gross.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that before. I feel like every one of us have seen that at least once.
The thing about the Snake River though is the water's moving. So
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, it's constantly moving.
if it was stasis water, stasis.
Oh
It'd
yeah,
just
it
get
would be
nasty.
deadly.
You wouldn't
It'd
be
be
able to swim
deadly.
in
You
it,
would not
dude.
want to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. It was a pond. It was like a lake. Yeah.
Maybe by swimming in there, it's genetically mutated us in some way. All of us.
Yeah.
Maybe we're immune to certain things. We never know.
Yeah,
Let's
awesome.
drink cyanide.
Let's
Or-
do it.
Just
Let's
kidding.
sniff chloroform.
I don't know if I have any crazy travel stories. I've been skydiving before.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Like actual jump out of plane? No, that's so cool.
I mean, I don't know.
I've kind of always wanted to do that, but I'm so afraid of heights. Was it really like scary, or was it not that scary?
No, I think the whole thing is super fun. So I remember like putting on like the suit and everything, and then going and getting into the plane. I think, and driving up for me was a lot of fun because you're just sitting there talking to everyone you're with.
Yeah.
In that case, I was talking to like who I was going with, but I think the worst part of the whole thing was when the door opens and you feel the cold wind rushing, and then you look over the edge, and you can just see just the earth.
Oh man,
That's probably the worst part because you're like, what? I can't back out now. Like this is it. So I remember just looking over the edge. I'm like, okay, and then we just.
Do you still have the video?
I think so.
dude, that's so cool, dude.
I think just the adrenaline though you feel at that point. It's almost like you go numb a little bit because it's like there's so much going through you because you have the cold air rushing in your face. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe for a second.
Oh, was it really cold?
Yeah, because it's the cold air.
Oh,
the air.
man.
I don't know. I guess it makes sense because
Yeah.
so like you're just falling so fast. Like you have so much air. Like I don't know.
That's so weird.
It's
That's
just
one of
kind of hard to
those-
focus because you have so much going on. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would
it's
have
just
never thought
wild.
about cold air. That's not one of the concerns I have.
You're
Yeah.
up, really? You're up. Was it 10,000 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least
That's
1,000
interesting.
feet. Yeah, dude.
Dang.
Dude, that's so cool though. I've always wanted to do that. Just a big.
You know what
wuss.
It's a lot
sucks
of
about that
fun.
whole thing for me anyway? Is I was there, and it was actually on my 17th birthday, and so I was hoping in the back of my head, like, dang, dude, like I hope they'll let me go. But you had to be 18 to go, so I was 1 year short.
Didn't get to go.
Maybe
But-
one day
Oh,
we'll all
that
go
sucks.
skydiving.
Bro,
That'd
what
be
if
fun,
what
dude.
if we did that for like some sort of milestone
Yeah.
for
About like
subscribers?
I hit like 10,000 subs or
Yeah.
100,000 or something.
We eat hot wings while
Ooh,
falling out of
man.
a plane.
I don't know if you get me to do it though. That's scary.
I
really
would do
want to,
it.
but I'm deathly afraid of heights and
Just go
falling
on the back
from
of
them
the
will
plane.
freak
Just go on
me
the back of
out.
the plane and just go. Yeah, cool.
See, if you're scared of heights, that's what's gonna get you over it if you do it. If you force
Maybe
yourself to do it.
I'll be strapped to the dude and I'll just close my eyes and take his jump and I'll just
It's
close my eyes the whole way
it's
down.
just sheer like
just
will.
kidding.
Like you force yourself to do it.
Oh
and
gosh.
You just do it, dude.
Like I'm kind of freaking out right now just thinking about it.
Well, I think Cole, what you could do is like you're strapped to another person.
yeah.
So you could just be like, all right, dude, it's up to you now. And he'll just yeet you off with himself.
You know
I
what's-
know. I understand that. That's what I was
But
thinking. but-
Also, like you're putting
freaky.
your life into their hands.
Exactly, yeah.
So like, if they mess up or something doesn't go right, like, I don't
Hey,
know.
well, let's be honest, guys. You're falling out of an airplane and your parachute doesn't work. Just enjoy the ride, because that's it. You're done. You won't feel nothing, but that's it.
camera.
Wait, we should look that up. How many people have survived actual falls? If anyone's ever survived, I'm sure
There's a
people
good
have,
number of
dude.
them.
I wonder
I'll
how
look
it
it
is though, like
I'll look it up.
where they land or how they land. Like,
Because in King of the Hill, there's not really a cohesive story, but in one of the ends of the seasons, that's how like one of Hank's wife falls. Like they go skydiving, and Hank's wife's parachute doesn't work, and that's the end of the season. That you just see her fall into the ground and hit the ground, and she lives. But that's probably one of the reasons why I've kind of been afraid of it, because I love King of the Hill and I just watch it growing up, and I see the episode, I'm like, oh man,
oh no.
Oh no.
Because I
Peggy.
think, side note, I thought of a solution for our camera here. Is what if we just invest in a 1080p camcorder that won't shut off, like an actual video camera, not a DSLR. We'll work on it. I know you guys don't like it when the camera shuts off, so we apologize.
This is more for active filming rather than sitting at a podcast.
Abso-freaking-lutely, bruh. Yeah. Okay, do you guys have any other comments?
Does it shut off when there's no
I don't
movement
think so.
after a while?
No.
Oh, okay.
If I hit the record button, it stays on for 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, quick one. Thickie's hotness rating scale from 1 to 10.
10.
10.
10.
11.
Oh.
All right, breakdown of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Phantom Blood. Okay, Zay, you got this one.
It's really good.
Yeah. No, we're not doing
JoJo
that.
Dressorius or whatever
I'm watching
it
it,
is.
okay? Don't spoil it for me.
It's not the best part. Actually, I would argue that's probably the worst part. Not that it's bad, but it's...
Okay, I'll give you a quick breakdown of what I do know is that there is a guy in a green tunic who saves a princess from an evil warthog. That's about all I know, though. Okay, favorite bad movies. Mine is The Room. I think The Room's my favorite bad movie ever made.
Oh shoot, I'm not prepared for this one.
Oh, I think I am.
What did you say?
I got some. You got one thing? You can go thing if you
Yeah,
want.
Neil Breen movies, like all of them. Especially the one... shoot, why do I have a Charlie horse now? Okay, let me try to
Oh, God dang.
All right, the one that's the one where it's like,
Or
I
do
can't
it
believe
live.
you committed suicide. Fateful Findings. That one's the funniest. How could you committed suicide? How could you commit suicide? I cannot believe you committed suicide.
I remember
I
things
just
showing us that.
cannot believe
yeah.
you committed
I remember
suicide.
he showed us that.
Can't help you out of this one, Jim.
The funniest scene I've ever seen in a Neil Breen movie.
Wait, that's the one. He has that red car, right? Like
Yeah.
that nice.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a Corvette or something in a garage.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
He's an architect, so he funds all these movies, and he clearly does all the editing.
My
himself.
favorite scene from a Neil Breen movie is where his wife gets shot and he's just floating in a swimming pool.
Yeah.
his stomach, he looks dead.
And you can see his nuts.
Ew.
We should watch those. That'd be
Yeah,
funny.
they're
Oh,
freaking
what do you got there?
hilarious.
I love The Room. I think it's hilarious. I
Room's
like that
amazing.
kind of humor.
We should buy it. We should buy it on DVD.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find it on Blu-ray.
But also, I do like. I think my favorite kind of horrible movies are like the sci-fi, terribly CG.
Yeah,
Just
those are
like
funny.
like Sharknado and like when piranhas attack and all that stuff or whatever it is. I don't know. It's just any
Yeah.
sci-fi movie with horrible CG.
Dude,
Or like Anaconda back in the 90s
they
with like
freaking
Jennifer
ruled,
Lopez.
bro. Sci-fi ruled the 2000s with terrible movies.
Bro, those, and then it's like Finding Bigfoot or those. Dude, this is just so stupid.
Dude, there's this one scene my dad used to love watching those because they were so bad. But there was this one where these girls go up in they were at a cabin, and anyway, there's a scene where Bigfoot grabs one of the girls through the bathroom door, like the small windows in the bathroom,
Yeah,
like the
pulled her
shower.
through.
He punches through,
Pulls
grabs
her
her, and
through.
pulls her like this, so her stomach is like
She folds in
here's
half.
the window, yeah, and she folds in half and goes through, and then he takes his mouth like opens up like a snake, and he takes a bite.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, it was the dumbest
So
thing I ever
stupid.
saw.
See, dude, I loved watching those movies. I remember we got one this one time thinking it looked similar to the case of 2012 or
Oh, yeah.
2012.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think it's called 2021, and it was about like a volcano erupting. I'm like, maybe it'll be good, and then it ended up being horrible. The CG is terrible. That's what I like the most. The acting's
Yeah.
always bad too. I love it. Yeah.
What's that one good
Those are the
movie
ones.
where that volcano erupts? What's it called?
2012.
No, it's like
Pompeii?
no.
That one wasn't a good movie. Dante's Inferno?
Dante's Inferno.
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good movie.
That's a very good movie. Holy cow! I
No,
watched that.
no,
in
it's called
school.
Dante's.
I
Seventh,
was in the
eighth,
same
seventh
class
grade.
as
It was
you, dude.
science.
Yeah.
Dante's
That-
Peak.
Shout out
Dante's
to
Peak.
Mr. H.
It's called Dante's
Yeah, I think
Peak.
it's
Dante's Peak.
It was 8th grade, wasn't it?
Yeah, we also watched Jurassic Park. No, it was 7th.
7th grade.
Yep.
What was his name?
Bro, Jurassic
Mr.
Park's good.
H.
H. Oh yeah, he had the freaking stoplight in his room.
Yeah.
Dumbest thing ever.
It was pretty dumb. But we watched a lot of movies in his class.
Yeah.
I would say, like, I don't typically try to watch bad movies. I don't like watching bad movies. I don't have a good answer. Probably the worst movie I've ever seen was Sharknado. So that one's probably the answer. However, I really like a movie called Kung Pao, and a lot of people don't like that when they watch it.
Oh, Cole showed us this.
Yeah, they didn't like it very much. I absolutely love that movie.
thought
So
it
I
was
guess
funny.
I can
I
say
thought it
that
was
one.
funny
Yeah.
too. I'll just have to
You guys all
watch it.
fell asleep.
Yeah,
You guys didn't think it was that
I gotta
That's
watch
true.
it
I
without
think I did
falling
fall
Everyone in this
asleep.
room except for me fell asleep. So you guys can't
I
even say.
I fell asleep for like 2 minutes.
Regardless, I rest my case. Everybody in this room.
Cole, I can fall asleep during an exciting movie too, though. It's just I
Yeah,
think it
me
just
too.
depends on that day
I
or
know.
whatever.
Yeah, I just know like there's other people that
It was
don't
a
really
cool
like
movie.
it though. And I thought it was. I think
was
it's
a cool-
one
it was
of
a
my
cool movie.
favorites. That's why I say that one.
Yeah.
It's hard to find though. You can only get it on DVD. Never was released anywhere else. It's not on any streaming services.
And you
Kung
own
Pao.
it, right?
It was
Yeah, I
on
had to get it on
it was on
DVD.
Netflix one time, but they took it off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's been elsewhere
Yeah.
at times. I don't think there's
Yeah.
been a Blu-ray release of it though.
Cool. Okay, next question. Favorite movie? Mine is Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, hands down.
I always default to Back to the Future 2. I don't have an actual answer
Oh
for
wait,
this,
wait,
though.
wait! To go back to that last one, a lot of people think Adam Sandler's movies are terrible. I love them.
Oh,
me too.
okay. Yeah.
Even when Jack and Jill, people hate that movie.
Yeah.
I like it. I like those movies. I think
I
Adam
can see you
Sandler just
there.
can't do wrong in my eyes. Is the thing.
What about some of
so-
his Netflix stuff? You haven't seen any of that?
I watched some of it. I watched all of it, but I just like him. Like I
Gotcha.
just like Adam Sandler. So like
That's fair.
people don't like it. It's fine. But
I agree with
I think
you.
he's
Zay.
hit
I
or
know
miss for
this.
me,
I know
but-
one time Sky and I were talking about this with Thane and a family member of ours, but they said that they don't like Adam Sandler. His movies are just terrible. Acting is terrible. But hey,
I like the ones
him.
from the 90s, not as much. as
See,
the ones
that's
from
their argument is because he
Yeah.
just kind of they say he does the same thing, but I like his
see.
movies.
He was in a drama recently, which I don't think he's ever been in that.
Uncut
Jennifer
Gems.
Aniston, right?
Yeah. No. That's so different one.
Oh yeah.
He's in one
excuse
called
me.
Uncut Gems, where he's
Yeah.
like a con man,
Yeah.
and he was in another drama called Punch Drunk Love.
Mm.
People like that one.
See, he's a good actor. I
Dude,
think.
I think he's just a genuine person
Yeah.
too. I've seen a lot of interviews. He's a really good guy. I don't know him in person.
Apparently,
but
his
just from what
comedy
I've seen.
special on Netflix is like really funny. Apparently, according
Hmm.
to some people.
Okay, favorite movie? Cole said Back to the Future 2. Thane, you got one?
I don't know. It's probably Lion King. I mean, that's
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one I grew up with. Not
Wow,
the,
I
not the
wouldn't
live
expect you to
action
say
one.
that. That's
Which
cool.
why I
though.
probably
That's
would
cool.
never see the live action one because
It'll ruin it for you.
Yeah,
That's a cool pick for you, Thane. I didn't expect that at all.
and also it's based off Hamlet, so
That's true. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
What about you, Zay? Favorite movie?
I really like dang dude, there's so many good ones. I really like there's a lot of 80s movies I really like. So for example, there was it's called Big Trouble in Little China. It had what's his name thing?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that movie. And then there's also like Beverly Hills Cop.
It's a good
And then
one.
anything with like John Candy. I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. All those. There's a really good streak of movies throughout the 80s and 90s. They're just really gnarly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Also, another movie I like is Blade Runner. That's a really good one.
I need to see that. I
Yeah.
haven't seen Blade Runner.
Okay, next question. Favorite TV show? Mine is probably Psych or The Office. Big toss up between those
Oh, I
two.
need to watch more TV shows because I think one of my favorites is Arrested Development. It's such a funny, well put together show.
There you go.
Mine's got to be either Breaking Bad or Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh.
Nice.
Yep.
Zay?
For that one. Probably the Eric Andre show. Honestly. Honestly.
Also,
There's a lot of good ones, but that's definitely one of my favorites.
One of my favorites is Tim and Eric. I watched all those seasons. I was like, I like this. I can vibe with this.
I'd say that or regular show. See, there's
Yeah.
just I don't know. Those two are two of
Rick
my
and Morty's
favorites.
really good too. That's up there for
Oh
me.
man, I didn't know we were going to animated stuff. If that's the case, Avatar.
Oh.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Because it's a TV show. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
I
thought we were-
consider it.
I guess so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess.
We
you
talked
could-
about
what
animes
if you have
prior. That's
one-
why I was kind of like.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
what if you
there's
have
a big
one live
debate.
action, one like animated one?
The animated one's still Steins Gate, but live action, yeah, it's the same answers for me then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just throwing Avatar in there if you didn't. if you were counting as like a non-anime TV show, I guess.
Okay. Did everyone answer that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna save Sandman's question for last because I really like it. No offense to everyone else's questions. I mean, they're equally good.
Bad questions.
But okay, Boober says, "Let's play Frick, Marry, Kill. Who would each of you frick, marry, and kill? You have to choose to frick, marry, and kill each other, meaning the 4 in the room."
Oh, okay. I thought it meant like
okay,
random
I'll go
people.
first.
Oh, okay, it's just us.
I'd frick say, marry Cole, kill Sky.
Man, I don't know. I would probably do the same as Thane. I would frick Zay, marry Cole, and kill Thane. Legit. Because Cole would be a good wife. Cole would be a good wife.
Well, thank you.
All right, Cole, what about you?
It's obvious you got to frick Zay.
This is it. This is it. Oh no.
Oh shoot.
Who's dying, Thane?
This is gonna determine. This is gonna determine your friendship with both of them.
I know it's sad. I don't know what to do. Because me and Thane get along really, really well with like similar interests and stuff, but we argue a lot. And then me and Skylar get along really, really well, but I think some of the things he says are just idiotic.
Yeah.
I think I gotta marry Thane. I'm sorry, Sky.
That's okay. I actually got to change mine. I can't frick Zay because that's incest, so I guess I'm gonna have to kill you, Zay. So I guess I'm fricking Thane. I'm marrying Cole, and I'm killing Zay. I just gotta cover my bases here,
Shoot,
right?
that's hilarious.
All right, so I'm gonna frick Cole.
All right.
I'm gonna marry Sky because I think we have a lot of similar interests. So I don't think it'd be a bad marriage.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna kill Thane 'cause I feel like you get off on that in a way.
What? Dying? Like,
They would enjoy
oh,
that.
yeah, do it. Do it. Yeah.
They would enjoy that. I think he would like
they're
it.
bleeding out with a bullhole. I'm in like in total euphoria. I'm like, oh.
It's just straight up pitch intense, dude.
Just fully erect.
Oh shoot. I'm glad I didn't die in anybody's situation. That was nice.
Okay. Next question from Boober. How many times do your pee-pee get hurt? It's been a long time since I've been hitting the nuts, and I want to keep it that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think.
Wham.
I had like accidental things, will happen, but some of the biggest ones I can remember was like in baseball, Little League. I feel like everybody's had that happen though in Little League, getting hit in the nuts. Gosh,
Ugh,
dude.
that's why you got to wear cups, bro.
Yeah. I started wearing a cup after that one.
I don't know why I do fondle my junk sometimes. I do fondle my junk. And,
And you hurt yourself?
Yeah, sometimes I'll just accidentally
Flick it. Just
flick it. And nuts. I'm like, what? I gotta stop doing this.
But I'm gonna keep doing this.
You're right, Zay. He would get off on it. He likes that CBT.
He does. That's self CBT, bro.
Okay.
Wait, my
who's
turn?
Yeah,
one
nice.
next?
Okay.
This
Let's
is a dumb
see.
question, Boober. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I think he meant it. I don't think he meant it seriously. We're
Yeah.
taking it seriously
Yeah.
though. So I think I can't think of one, but we do have a family member. He's one of our like younger cousins. What he'll do intentionally is run around and hit people in the groin.
He's little, though. He's like
jeez.
3.
Yeah,
or 4.
dude, 3. But he
But
laughs
he's head
at
level,
it though.
bro. He's head level with your
He
pee-pee.
headbutts?
Sometimes.
Could you
Dude,
imagine?
He'll just take a swing at you
Boom.
full.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he's rough too, man. Like he's a pretty rough kid.
That's probably it.
And
Probably
he
like-
laughs at it though. Like he'll laugh and hit you, and then he'll come back in a while and hit you again when you're off guard. It's like,
But he says it too. He's like, I'm gonna hit you with the wiener, and then he'll just take
really?
swings.
bro, it's
That's what he
messed
says, bro.
up.
He knows.
That's probably it for me. Playing with like my nieces and nephew, they'll like jump on you and crap like
Oh,
that. Like,
yeah.
they don't even have no respect to that. Just jump.
They're just not
and
even thinking about it.
land.
They're not even thinking about it. They're just like,
Straight up.
They don't know what the pain is like. So they're just like, "Ah."
Yeah. That's probably the worst.
Just that double kick. Just.
Jeez, dude.
Okay, we've got 4 more from Boober.
All right,
Will one
still-
of you show everybody your search history? Thane, I think yours is probably the most interesting.
Well, usually use incognito tabs so you won't find.
Well,
not
we
be
can contact
interesting.
Thane's.
I can show you guys mine.
We'll
Mine's
contact
mostly
Thane's
eBay
CIA
or-
agent.
I got two because my phone's got like a
Yeah.
Google search bar.
Thane,
Let's
what's your
find a bunch of YouTube links.
Thane? What's your CIA agent's name?
So I got
I'll contact him
Craig.
directly.
how many people
Craig.
live a parachute failure? How many people live skydiving? Dracovish, that's a Pokemon. Video game price charting. Dracovish fossil. Fortnite grenade. Shout out to the thumbnail for last night. Then this one's the Oedipus complex. I was playing Cards Against Humanity with my friends online, and that was one of my cards. And then Sound Euphorium, because last time when we streamed, they told me to look up that anime.
So I guess mine. Shirley Temple. What is anterior blepharitis? My eyelid's swollen, so that's what that is. VHS logo.
Wait.
Ludwig's Holy Blade.
Do you guys what I like to do if I'm looking at something and I want to come back to it, I'll leave a tab open. Do you guys have
Yeah.
a bunch of tabs open?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have a lot of those. Mine on my search are not really that interesting, but
Let's see what my tabs are. That's
I have
more
like 50
interesting.
tabs open
I
though,
got
so
12
I'm not
right
gonna
now.
read that many, but
I've got
I'll read some of them.
a Pokemon Gardevoir. I was looking up the stats. Microsoft official homepage. Pokemon Sun and Moon SOS battle on Cerebi.net. This one just says it's a Google search. Will Pokemon breed? I probably was looking for breeding stuff. Pokemon Sword and Shield Galar Pokédex. Competitive Pokemon Sword and Shield Reddit. Custom steelbooks.
Oh my gosh.
Custom?
He's gonna get a picture of himself
Search
on a steelbook.
history.
Pending
How about
actions BWCoolSpeedrun.com.
browsing history?
Resources Pokemon Sword and Shield speedrun, and then price charting is always open.
Hey, question: how much does it cost to make a custom steelbook of something?
I
You want?
couldn't find really anything.
Can you custom one though,
It's not. It's like expensive. I don't know.
bro?
I
How
don't-
sick would it be to have a custom radkatz steelbook or a custom BW Cold
Like, it'd be
steelbook?
cool, but I don't know if I'd like it that much because it's not actually something I can put in a disc and watch or play.
I think it'd be sick for display.
And last one's just shiny hunting thing. I accidentally clicked a link and it opened up.
All right, what you got, Zay?
All right, I'll read some of mine.
Oh, I also had thrift stores in my area.
So mine are majority of mine are music and like TV shows, but I have Grave of the Fireflies, Deer Hunter movie,
Yo, whoa.
Romeo and Juliet.
Grave of the Fireflies. Have you?
Yeah.
You want to watch that?
Do you have it?
I don't, but it is a fantastic show.
Okay.
It is
I
so
wanna
good.
watch it
It's a
I
now.
don't
movie,
want to
right?
watch
Oh
it
my
again. I'm
goodness,
sorry,
dude.
Cole. I don't want to watch that movie
It's
again.
sad,
I'll
but
watch
it is
it.
incredible. It's
How
a
long?
ride,
Do you know how long
dude.
it is?
I can't.
Like an hour and a
I
half,
can't
probably.
do that again, dude.
Is it a mind cluck?
It's,
No,
it's
it's-
sad.
It's just depressing, dude.
It's a good show.
See,
though.
I heard about it, so I'm like, I want to watch this. Okay.
Fantastic movie.
And then, so I have the Romeo and Juliet, but it's the version with.
Is it the Romeo?
it's the modern
plus
one.
Juliet
It's
with
the modern
Leonardo
one.
DiCaprio.
Yeah. I want to watch that.
Romeo plus Juliet or something.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like, I want to watch
That's
this.
trash.
I want to watch
That's
it.
real bad.
Let's see. And there's another movie called The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, I think, or it might be a book. And then the Lemon Popsicle's a movie. Then there's something about there's a band called NIXX, I think. It's like an Australian band. The lead singer's name is Michael Hutchence. Do you know that band, Sky?
I don't.
You probably recognize their songs, but yeah,
Are they from the 80s?
from '90s, I think.
Nix, NIXX?
How
Something
do you
like
pull
that.
up search
NISX,
history?
something
All
like
I
that.
got is
Right here.
Oh.
And then I have like computer parts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my system
Then-
builder still pulled up. The PC part picker. And then Andy Kaufman. Streets of Rogue. It's a video game I heard on Steam. I heard it's pretty cool. Pixies, Bosom Buddies. It's a TV show. See, I just have a bunch of bands. Prison Break, Kansas. See, I forget why these are open. When they're still open. Samurai Jack. I also like looking up voice actors. You guys ever do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
If you look up voice actors, you'll notice a lot of them play the same characters. So, like, there's this lady called, her name was Christine Cavanaugh. She played, I think, Chucky and Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
Dang.
So Chucky from,
Wild Thornberries.
from Rugrats.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought Donnie for some reason when you said Chucky. They kind of
Mhm.
looks. It's because in the movie,
Yeah.
in the crossover, they like pretend to be each other.
Yeah. So she played, and then she's also played someone in the real monsters. So like, I like looking at
Yeah.
that stuff. Who plays the same characters? But that's about it.
It's cool because like some people play a character for like many years.
yeah.
Like for the animated Spider-Man, I think it was like the same character for like 10 or 15 years. Then after a while, he gave it up.
That's so crazy.
Like it's crazy, yeah. Can you imagine playing the same character for 10, 15 years?
Man.
What do you got, Thane?
Well, I was listening to LP in the car. He's a rapper from Run the Jewels. He's collaborated with Big Mike in Run the Jewels.
He's the white guy, right?
Yeah, he's the white guy.
Okay.
And I put up his earliest album, which is called High Water, and it's like jazz. I was like, what did he like? I thought it was just the first track, but I realized no, it's the whole album. It's like he did a jazz album. So I look it up, and it is in fact a jazz album, but they don't have much information on it. And then I find out that his he has another album that Spotify doesn't have on. I hate when Spotify just has incomplete catalogs, especially from artists from America and living in America.
Yeah.
He has one called Fantastic Damage, so I'd have to look up on YouTube for that. And then I also looked up the Super Bowl, like who was playing, and then I also looked up what channel bought it this year, and it was Fox, which is kind of weird since Disney kind of owns Fox now, so I don't know. And there's some Twitch links, Park Skelter, and then Scott, I told Scott that there's Down syndrome animals, but then I looked up, it's actually a myth. They're just animals with like spread faces.
They look derpy, bro.
Yeah.
So you misinformed Sky is what you did.
Yeah. Then I looked up like, and we were talking about smooth brains, how koalas are smooth brained, and I actually tried to look up like a smooth brain, and it doesn't have ridges and everything. And koalas' brains literally like almost look like a kind of like a lumpy marble almost.
Yeah. Mind you, he was showing me all of this stuff last night while I was half asleep.
Yeah.
He was playing Bloodborne, and he just out of the blue. Did you know koalas have smooth brains?
Yeah.
No,
Dang,
that's
what,
cool,
you were
bro.
looking at both of that at the same time?
And what that means when koalas have smooth brains, that if you put something on a table, they like food that they usually eat, they can't concept that that's food. They need to actually climb up a tree and eat it.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
So yeah. Also looked up Death Stranding for some reason, and apparently there's an update that said you can now skip like I think the Cupid segments or something. Skip something.
That's
Our-
right. That's
I'm not
pretty
gonna
good,
lie,
Thane.
our search history is relatively boring
Yeah.
because when I went through it again, like the actual history, a lot of it, like I said, I was looking up Fortnite grenades for a thumbnail. There's like 10 links of Fortnite grenades just right in a
Yeah.
row. I have like 20 eBay links right in a row. It's just like it's kind of boring.
Really is.
Sorry,
So-
Sorry to disappoint, Boober.
Yeah, so we need to wrap up these questions pretty quickly.
Okay, we're almost done. Okay, which one of you guys has the meanest tissues? I mean, like from a scale from 1 to 10, from each of
We
you.
all
Probably
know.
me.
Yeah.
Thane has the meanest.
Probably Thane.
100%.
Yeah.
me.
I'm sorry.
Thane,
Toilet.
Thane's like, apologize to us too.
Toilet.
I ain't gonna apologize.
All right.
Yesterday or 2 days ago when I got home from work,
I ain't gonna apologize for something natural.
That ain't natural, bro. What's
Yeah.
coming out of you ain't natural.
Yeah, so I came home from work, and I walking through the hallway to get to my room, and I have to pass the bathroom. As I was passing, it just smelled horrible in the hallway, so I instantly got in my room and closed the door as quick as I possibly could, and I did not leave for like 30 minutes.
Ooh, sorry.
I don't think he left for 30 minutes either.
He was in there for a while.
Because
Remember,
I got home too.
Yeah, because I had came back out of my room and he was still in there.
Yeah, bro, you
I
gotta
played
crack a
prank
candle
you
on or
guys.
something.
And then, he played a prank on me. He was hiding in his closet when I thought he was in the bathroom.
Yeah, the thing came out of his closet.
He did.
Yes.
Yes.
Boober, I would say my dumps are like relatively average to below average, probably a 4 or 5. I don't like it. I don't enjoy pooping.
4 or 5.
But I don't eat that much food either. There's not a lot that comes out of me. It's mostly Mexican food and fruit smoothies.
Very average as well for me. Pretty much 5, I guess.
It's funny rating your poop.
If
Like,
thing's
I
a
don't
10,
know
What would
if
you rate
thing's a
yours?
10, yeah.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I'd rate around the same, I guess. It's not. I mean, sometimes it's bad, but it's not that bad. I usually eat the same things most of the time. So
If thing's a 10, I don't think I've ever gotten to an 8. And I've had some like rough ones at times. You know?
the buffalo wings probably get me up there.
What's crazy is like mine was just a tiny little guy, but
Yeah.
it was so spicy.
Dude,
So I think in the
my
scale,
meal was
maybe in
done.
the scale of like what it did to you,
Yeah,
maybe I think you could rate it up there.
That was a
that was
9.
probably like an 8 or.
But
9.
as far as like affecting the ecosystem, I didn't do much.
That's true.
I've
yeah.
never
I
done
don't,
that much.
I can,
Not
but
what Thane does.
Not like that.
Oh yeah, Thane's killing at least some fish in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Boober says, I love you. Do you love me? No homo.
No.
Yes.
Love you, Boober.
No homo.
Yes, Boober homo.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Booper.
Dude, he's like 13.
I love you
He's
like
14.
a son.
Oh, that's okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good job,
He's
Thane.
Japan.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the most impressive voice you can do if you can do any?
Let Thane save it. Let Thane save
Yeah,
it.
Thane, you can go last.
I can't do any. Mine are weak. I don't know about you guys.
What do you got, Cole?
Sometimes I can do Mickey Mouse. Hello, everybody. It's me, Mickey Mouse. No, that's not even close.
It's me, Mickey Mouse. It's me, Mickey Mouse.
It's me, Mario. Wahoo! I kind of do that.
Dude, I love
Yeah.
voice acting. I love when people can do voices. It's
I
awesome.
think the most impressive one I can do is like a combination. I can do Gollum from Lord of the Rings, and I can also do Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
I thought you were
It's
gonna
like that
say-
same range.
I thought you were gonna say I can do Morty.
Oh, bro.
Like, yeah, you can.
I can do Morty, Rick.
I used to be pretty good at Mickey Mouse. I'm not very good anymore. My voice was higher once upon a time. Crazily enough, it was higher. It was higher pitch, and I could actually do voices back then a bit better.
All right, so here's the Stitch. I got to start with Gollum actually.
To catch a fish, so juicy sweet. Gollum, Gollum.
And then Stitch.
Lilo, Ohana means family.
I don't know.
Thane can do anything. you
Yeah,
tell him.
Thane,
Yeah.
out of all of us, I
Thane-
think Thane has
Thane,
really
do
good
a
voices.
feminine Russian male.
Oh, hello, hello, you silly boys. It is me, Vladimir.
Do Christopher Walken. That's probably my favorite. You do.
It's me, Christopher Walken. You know, walking down the street, I see an Irishman, and he comes up and he says, you want the shape? I can't do this. And I say, get away from me, you weirdo. I don't know. I'm kind of out of it right now.
It's
but-
kind of hard to do it just on the spot. I'm not gonna lie. If you got
But
like a
Thane-
script, it's easy.
Thane's got some good voices.
Hey,
He-
it's
he
me,
can just-
Donkey. I don't-
It's me, Donkey.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
Thane, can you
I
do
don't know.
Gilbert Godfrey or no?
Affleck.
Oh my god.
I was the parrot from Aladdin.
Can you do Waluigi?
Yeah, Waluigi time.
No Smash Brothers.
Oh no.
Okay, so this is the final question of the episode. This is from Sandman, and he says, how do you think your life would change if you guys never made the Radkatz? I feel like mine would be a very dramatic change. I would probably, because we started back in high school. I don't know if it would have affected my high school career as much, but I probably would be going to medical school right now in college to be a doctor, because I probably would have never picked up filmmaking if it wasn't for
Honestly,
starting
yeah,
the
I don't
YouTube
think
channel.
I don't think it would have sparked your interest in filmmaking if it wasn't
Mhm.
for this channel.
Might be
Yeah.
still living with my parents.
I would be in Boise still going to school. I don't think anything really would have changed up until the point where I chose to move down here with you guys.
I don't think we would have roomed with Cole. I mean, sure we would have
There's
been
no
friends
way.
still, like
Yeah.
because we've known Cole for a while, but I don't think
We definitely
would've-
wouldn't have been as close because, like, for a while there,
No.
me and Skylar were like playing video games a lot, and I was hanging out at his streams. He was in my streams, things like that.
It's pretty much every day.
I don't think without the channel, I think Cole would have had a reason to move here to live with us.
Mhm.
Yeah, I definitely would have been in Boise still, going to school, learning about. I'd be doing videography stuff still, to an extent. Not YouTube though.
You'd
I'd probably still be streaming. Yeah.
you'd still be streaming.
What about you, Zay?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I don't think we would have hung out as much. Like, I don't think it would have given Thane a reason to hang out with us as
Would you
much.
guys have still moved down here? You think?
I think so.
Yeah,
'Cause-
maybe.
Probably a
I
little
don't
bit
know.
quicker, maybe?
I feel like either I think Sky and I probably would have roomed together either way.
Yeah.
Because if you were gonna go to school, you probably would have moved down.
Well,
Instead of working as much as you did.
I probably would have moved right away
Yeah.
because I got into college here. I applied when I was in high school to the college here, and I was going to go to medical school. Like, that was my thing. I was going to do it. But that was before I started YouTube, because that was like start of senior year. My mom's like, okay, like, you're taking all of these high school medical classes, so let's get you signed up for college. And then it was, like I said, in October that we started the YouTube channel. And that's, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird to say, but that's like when everything changed for me. Like my whole mindset shifted. I realized I didn't want to be a doctor. So, yeah, for me, it's a very dramatic change. But I think I agree, Zay. I think we still would have roomed together regardless.
At least us two. I mean, I don't know about Thane, but
Yeah, I don't know about Thane either. Because
Could be
Thane
either way.
Thane was going to school
So-
already.
yeah. So definitely not Cole. Cole wouldn't be living with us if it weren't for the channel. Thane possibly, but I think Sky and I would have decided to live together either way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have a girlfriend because I would be going out more than I do. But give and take, baby.
I
Give and
definitely
take.
Oh,
wouldn't.
camera.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd be doing. If I was better academically, I'd probably like go into something like video game programming. If I could learn things better at an academic level, yeah, I'd probably want to go into like video game programming, directing, but I just can't like grasp that kind of stuff, or I just take a program that isn't like academic, just like an independent program, because I seem to learn better from that, since it's kind of like singular and kind of my own pace.
What's nuts though is like Thane, I would say you're arguably one of the better editors for the channel when you really put in your time and effort.
Editing's not that hard, so when
I would disagree. I think editing's a very hard thing to do, but your style is very appealing. People really, really like it.
I mean, if you get the grasp of it, it's easy. But yeah, I tend to like want to put some more effort into it. Like I won't do anything complex, but sometimes I find that even simple things can really go a long way. Like just white text on a black background, I really like, because it's easy and stylish, and like style-wise, it's simple and yeah.
Cool. Well, quickly before we end, just a couple of things I want to talk about. Last week, it was right after we filmed the episode of the podcast, we found out Kobe Bryant passed away, so like condolences.
Yeah.
I figured we should just mention that. And then the last thing is, who do you guys think's going to win the Super Bowl that is taking place? Well, it already happened yesterday, but
Wait, what? It happened yesterday.
when this
Yeah, it did.
episode airs,
Oh.
Yeah.
The Dolphins are gonna win. Dan
Nice.
Marino's coming back. He's gonna pull out a good
is
show.
he going to kick the field goal in Ace Ventura,
Yeah,
Pet
he's gonna
Detective?
become a friend with Ace Ventura.
Yeah. Jim Carrey's on the team. He showed up.
Go OJ.
Who's even playing? It's like the Chiefs. The Chiefs.
Chiefs and the
Chiefs.
49ers.
The 49ers.
Yeah. Do you know what we should do?
I think we want the 49ers
Let's
to win.
try and
right?
predict. Everyone predict a score, and let's see who gets it.
All right. 21-28. Chiefs win.
Who's the underdog?
I'm thinking the 49ers are, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I haven't really looked much into it. I just know who's
I say
playing.
49ers win 15-40. I think it's going to be a blowout. I think most Super Bowls suck, all right?
Yeah.
The last few have been really weak. I think the last good Super Bowl we had was when the Seattle didn't give, the Seahawks didn't give Big Boy the football.
Oh yeah. 2014 maybe.
I think it's me 69-420. The
Nice thing.
the
The Astros?
the Astros win. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be in the 20s somewhere. Is my guess.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess it's 20.
I took the good 20s. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
See, the 20s is kind of hard because there's not many scores you can go with. I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna say 20-31. My guess. For Chiefs win.
Yeah.
So I said 49ers. Zay said Chiefs.
Yep,
Cole, what'd you
Chiefs.
say?
I think I said Chiefs as well, right?
Yeah, you said Chiefs. Cole.
Thane said Astros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't really care about football, but
We'll see who's
we're
right.
doing it.
Yeah.
Did you guys spot the hidden object that Cole had this whole episode?
I did it twice. The
Yeah.
second time was really obvious if you were watching.
Yeah, I don't think you guys spotted it in the last episode, but it was my can of Pringles that I revealed for like 5 minutes. They were hidden behind my water bottle the whole time.
This
You
is
know-
the same Pringle bottle he has since last week.
Yeah, that's why they taste so gross.
Hey guys, I just got DM'd one more question from a mysterious person. It says, "How are you going to end this podcast?"
All right.
How are you going to end this podcast, Thane?
He's gonna run.
Keep it rad. Like and subscribe. Woo!
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the
guys.
questions.
Peace
We
among
appreciate them.
worlds. Woo!
No, Morty, peace among worlds. See you guys. We'll see you next week.
I'm loving the Wings video.
At the end, yeah.
That was so